What's good? This is Trey with Legit Gang coming to you with this video. This is Do Pickup Lines Work? Alright, so first I want to explain what a pickup line is. So a pickup line, let's make sure we're on the same page here. Pickup line is basically something you say to a woman that's supposed to help you pick her up, right? So it's supposed to, a lot of times it'll be funny, or it'll be interesting, or it might flatter her or whatever. But the point is, it's supposed to help you pick up a woman. Now, to answer the question, do pickup lines work? I think the answer to that is it depends on who's delivering the pickup line, right? Because a pickup line, like let's just use, this is the first one that comes to my mind. Is your dad a baker because you have nice buns, right? A pickup line like that is kind of, it can be taken the wrong way, depending on how it's being delivered and who's delivering it, right? So when you say, is your dad a baker because you have nice buns, basically you're commenting on a woman's ass, right? And if you deliver that pickup line, from a place of fear or insecurity, or you're afraid of her response or all of that, she's going to feel that, right? She's going to feel that, and she's going to respond in a negative way, right? Now, if a confident guy who is outcome independent, who has great body language, who is not in scarcity when it comes to women, and he's socially calibrated, and he delivers that punchline, he could get that woman to start laughing, or she might think it's cute or whatever. And so we have two people who are delivering the same pickup line. One gets a good result, one doesn't. And it's not because of the pickup line, it's because of how it's being delivered, right? So for another example I like to use is, one guy can go to a woman and say, "You are so beautiful." And that woman will really appreciate the compliment. Whereas another guy could say it and she'll just think he's just trying to get in her pants, right? Two guys saying the same thing and the woman is interpreting it differently. And it's not because of what's being said, it's because of how it's being said. One guy may be saying it from a place of he truly finds this woman to be out of the ordinary in her looks, and he doesn't really care if he sleeps with her or not. He just felt like he needed to say that to her, and he's saying it, and he doesn't care how she takes it or whatever. He just wanted to get it off his chest. Okay, that's gonna come across differently than a guy who barely ever talks to women, hasn't had sex in years, never had a girlfriend, and then he goes up to this woman and says she's beautiful. She's going to take that a different way, because she's going to feel this guy is going to give off a sort of energy or vibration that's going to signal to this woman, low value, not worthy of sex for me, not attractive. And it's going to turn her off. And if she's nice, she may say, "Oh, thank you," whatever. But she's not going to really appreciate that compliment. It's kind of like, I'm not trying to sound mean saying this, but it's kind of like if a cockroach, this might be an extreme example, but it kind of does work. If a cockroach came up to you and said, "Hey, you're very handsome," you wouldn't give a shit, right? It's like a cockroach thinks I'm handsome. Like, who gives a shit? And the point I'm trying to make here is, if a compliment comes from someone of high value, it means a lot. Like if the president comes up to you and says you are one of the coolest people he's ever met, that's going to mean a lot more to you than if a random homeless man said that to you, right? Two people saying the same thing, but would take it differently. So it's the same thing with a pickup line. I'm not going to say a pickup lines work or they don't work. It's just about who's using it and how he's using it. and how it's coming across. That's it. It's not so much about the pickup line itself. The pickup line, there's probably some pickup line, there's certain pickup lines that work better for some people, and other pickup lines that will work better for others. Really, a lot of times I'll just go up to a woman and just say, "Hey, how are you?" And that works very well. Or I'll go and say, "Hey, I wanted to meet you," or "Hey, how's it going?" Or, that works. If I feel like saying a pickup line, I'm in the mood to say one, I might say one. But from my experience, man, you don't really need pickup lines. You just have to understand that whatever you're going to say to a woman, you need to come across as a high value man. That's it. You have to come across as somebody who has something to bring to the table. You cannot come across as an average guy or a below average guy. Like, here comes another one of these guys who wants to get in my pants, who has nothing to bring to the table, And maybe you do have something to bring to the table, but you gotta be able to communicate it in the interaction. And you can't brag about it. You can't go up to her and say, if you get with me, I'm going to do this for you. No, you can't say that. It has to come across through your body language. She has to feel it. If you want to get women, you got to get good at making women feel strong emotions. End of story. If you talk to a woman and she doesn't feel anything, it's over with. Who gives a shit? She doesn't feel anything. Why would she want to get with you? To me, that makes no sense. So, yeah, pickup lines, it is what it is. If you want to use a pickup line, go ahead and use it. Just understand that it's not about the pickup line, it's how you deliver it. So you want to even, if you want to use a pickup line, you want to practice it beforehand, and see how it sounds when you use it. Maybe ask your friends what they think about it, or just go out and test it out with women and see how they respond. But it's not, like I said, it's not so much the pickup line, it's how you deliver. It's kind of like a, comedian, two comedians can deliver the same joke, but, the best comedians are the ones who are really good at delivering a joke. They're really good at it. A joke can be funny and it can be hilarious. The same joke can be funny when one person tells it and hilarious when another person tells it. And all it is based on delivery, body language, tonality, confidence, experiences and references, outcome independence. It's a lot that goes into it. So that is my advice on pickup lines. For more tips and advice on how to pick up and attract women, go to legitgame.com. Thanks for watching. Peace.